Hey everybody, so this is my Zoom 101 part 2. So in the first Zoom 101, I went ahead and showed you the steps to screen share. Now, in order to get to your annotate tools and all that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do share screen. I'm going to go ahead and just start off sharing the whole screen, which is this first option. It says screen. I'll click share. And now once I do that, you can see that I have a bar right here. If I take my mouse off, it disappears. If I hover it again over the green part, you are screen sharing, then my annotate appears again, and then I can click it to make my annotate bar come up. Now, something else that I wanted to add to this video is that if your annotate is not coming up, or you don't see this, you are screen sharing towards the bottom, it could also be at the top of your Zoom screen. So that would look like this, to where your green is at the top, and then you have view options, and then your tools to, your option to choose annotate would be there. So if you cannot find annotate by hovering over the you are screen sharing, then go ahead and hover over the top and your view options will come up, so you can click annotate from there. Now, the other thing that I was going to say is, some people were asking me about sharing, let me clear this, about how to add speaker notes, or you couldn't do that. So I went ahead and figured it out. What I did was, let me go back to the original. So this is the lesson, right, as it comes up when you look for it, when you click on it through here. Now, what I did was File, make a copy, entire presentation. Once I did that, a new tab popped up, right, with the entire lesson again. And I just went ahead and took the tab out, dragged it out from amongst the rest of the tabs. And I went up here and I renamed it mock class, just so that I remember that this is my copy. And the reason why this is important is because I went ahead and, for example, the teacher tips, I matched them up to the lesson that it belonged to. So this question is about the balloon slide. So I just did highlight it, copy. I went to the balloon slide and I pasted it at the bottom of the teacher notes. So I went through and all of the slides have that, right? Anything that could have notes in it, I copied it from whatever the matching one was and pasted it underneath in speaker notes. Now, this is only useful if you want to do presenter view, where you want the timer and the notes on the side. So I'll show you sharing my whole screen. Click that, presenter view. And now when I click through, then all my notes are, if any notes apply, I already copied and pasted them and they match up with the slides that the mock panel is viewing. And for my purposes, let me go back. I can have a reminder of the type of question I want to ask with the slide that I'm on. Now, as you can see though, I have a green box around my entire screen, which means that I'm sharing the whole screen. If you're going to do presenter view, you cannot share the whole screen like this. Instead, I'm going to stop share. Instead, I'm going to exit this. Okay, again, here's the lesson. This is my copy. Again, I click presenter view. Now I have my lesson that's nice and big, and I have my notes up in the corner. Then when I go to screen share, I do not click screen. Instead, I have to find my lesson, which is easy to find because it's in presenter view. I click that, I click share, and now the green box is only around the lesson. And my notes are up in the corner, but nobody can see that. Only I can see that. But as I click through, see, my notes are on the side and I can have a reminder throughout my lesson. Now, I will say that these notes, from the mock lessons, they are only a guide. If you only say, this, you most likely will not do well. You need to be prepared to extend, ask questions, have the mock panel explain themselves throughout the lesson in order to be successful in your mock class. So I hope this was helpful and you can reach out if anything. Bye.